Meta's Behemoth delay, what it means for AI's next chapter. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a big shakeup over at Meta. The company has pushed back the public release of its gargantuan Llama 4 model, nicknamed Behemoth, from spring to fall, or even later. On paper, Behemoth was supposed to be Meta's crown jewel, a 2 trillion parameter, multimodal LLM designed to outpace everything else out there. But engineers hit a snag. The improvements just weren't dramatic enough to justify unleashing it on the world. Let's unpack why this matters, both for Meta and for the AI industry at large, and what it tells us about the limits of bigger is better in AI. 1. The backstory, from LlamaCon hype to postponement. April's LlamaCon reveal. At its first ever Llama Developers Conference in April, Meta previewed 3 flavors of Llama 4. Scout, 109B parameters, 10 million token context window. Maverick, 400B perms, 1 million tokens. Behemoth, the full-blown 2 trillion per model. Meta hyped Behemoth as one of the smartest LLMs in the world and the most powerful model yet, destined to teach future AI systems. Initial timeline, originally meant to drop alongside LlamaCon in April, it was quietly pushed to June. Now insiders say it won't see daylight until fall or later. 2. Why the holdup? Marginal gains over earlier models. Engineers found that Behemoth's performance boost over Maverick and Scout wasn't convincing enough. On benchmarks, it was only edging ahead by single-digit percentages in key tasks. Hardly the quantum leap Meta promised. Internal frustrations. With billions allocated to AI R&D, Meta's capex this year is north of $70 billion. Leadership expected headline-making breakthroughs. When Behemoth didn't deliver, tensions flared. Rumor has it execs are eyeing leadership changes in the AI division. 3. The bigger picture. Scaling's diminishing returns. Bigger is better, but only to a point. 4 years, the fastest route to AI gains was to tack on more parameters, more compute, more data. But we're seeing diminishing returns. Doubling model size now often yields tiny accuracy bumps. Industry-wide slowdown. It's not just Meta. OpenAI's GPT-5 was slated for 2024 but got delayed. They're shipping intra-models like GPT 4.5 instead. Google and Anthropic have also hit snags training their largest models. 4. What happens next at Meta? Possible limited release. Meta could still roll out a scaled-down Behemoth, maybe fewer modalities or a smaller parameter count, to test in real-world apps. Focus shifts to efficiency. Rather than brute force scale, Meta may double down on model efficiency. Techniques like sparse attention, modular architectures, or better distillation to squeeze more performance from smaller footprints. AI as infrastructure. Even without Behemoth, Meta is embedding its Llama family into Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and its ad systems. Expect incremental upgrades. Scout and Maverick are already powering chatbots, recommendation engines, and creative tools behind the scenes. 5. The warning sign for AI ambitions. Data bottlenecks. Massive models need huge, high-quality datasets. Public data is finite and often legally restricted. Companies are lobbying governments for training data rights, compute costs, and sustainability. Scaling up carbon-intensive training jobs has environmental and budgetary limits. A 1% gain on a massive model can still cost millions in extra GPU hours. 6. Why it still matters. Open source versus proprietary. Llama's open source nature made Meta a key player beyond just big tech. A delay in Behemoth slows the pace for smaller companies and researchers who rely on cutting-edge, freely available models. Competition heats up. Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude, and OpenAI's GPT lines are all racing forward. Meta needs a win. Delays hand the narrative to its rivals. Innovation beyond scale. This might be the pivot point towards smarter architectures instead of larger ones. Think retrieval-augmented systems, neurosymbolic methods, or hybrid pipelines that combine small LLMs with specialized expert modules. 7. Key takeaways. Bigger isn't always better. The industry is hitting the limits of scale. Quality over quantity. Future breakthroughs may come from novel architectures, not just parameter count. The AI arms race evolves. Meta's delay signals a strategic shift. Expect more focus on efficiency, customization, and real-world integration. Final thoughts. Meta's Behemoth delay is a gut check for the entire AI field. We're entering an era where smart engineering and efficient design will outshine raw brute force. If you're a developer, researcher, or tech enthusiast, buckle up, because the next breakthroughs won't be about who can build the biggest, but who can build the most clever. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the latest in AI. Drop your thoughts below. Do you think smaller, smarter models will win the day? I'll see you in the next video.